Who are you? Who are? Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Who are you, man? Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that introduction. Let me read something. Okay, I can say it by head, but it's fine. We can, since we've got our phones, just go to Psalms 34, verse 8. Psalms 34. Please, if you've got anything that you want to know, don't hesitate to ask. I'll get deeper because this one now, I'm the one actually what you want to hear. So I'll go deeper so that we. But feel free. Let me say this: if you want to enjoy your marriage until you rest, I don't usually say I want until you die. Until you rest, take these tips. Be faithful. Be faithful in your marriage. I'm telling you, you will enjoy your marriage. You will, I'm telling you, you will enjoy until you rest. So be faithful in everything. Be faithful. That is, so be faithful. We're going to talk of secret issues. We're going to talk of secret accounts. No, it's unacceptable in marriage. It's unacceptable. Did you hear what I said? Those things are not acceptable in marriage. Psalm 34 verse 8. Listen to what it says. Test. 34 verse 8. Yeah, you can read it for us. Test and see that the Lord is good. Right? Did you hear that? Yeah. If you want to see how God good He is, be faithful in your marriage. I'm telling you, you'll be the happiest person in the world. Don't hide anything. Don't hide anything. Right? Don't hide anything. Be open. And this is very important. Be friends. And when you are friends, you will not hate your friend. Let me rephrase it again. You will not hate someone you love. Right? You will not hate someone you love. And no matter what. And take this is very important. Don't destroy your family because of where you're coming from. Don't destroy the family that you're building because of where you're coming from. Right? Men, when you're making decisions, always consult your wife. Right? Consult your wife. Don't decide because of your man. Because you married. Yeah, don't. That's what I say. This is why I said, don't. Even if you are under pressure, there's something emergency, a car, I work for, like, with this. You always say, I've got my wife, I need to consult him. Never make a mistake. Even ladies, is the same. Consult him. Do you know, let me give you this man. The moment you consult her, I'm telling you, she will know that I'm really, welcome in this family. Yeah. You feel that you are welcomed in this family. I remember one time we said, my brother said, and said, no, let's open a WhatsApp group as family. I said, no, that's good, that's fine. And they put everyone on the group. But my wife was not there. Then I said, what's wrong with you guys? Are you okay? She's part of the family. I know, but do we want to discuss things, pertaining to us? I said, when we got married, when the pastor said you are now husband and wife, she became part of us. She's part of me. I cannot decide anything in her absence. And they thought that I'm playing. I exited the group. I said, do what I've told you. And for sure. Next thing, one head, and as a man, I keep my ground. So it's the same. I've heard people yesterday, I was just discussing this as well, where I was doing a short presentation. I said, but no, Kaya, we need to sit as men, Then I said, I understand what you're saying, but remember, don't destroy the family that you're starting because of where you're coming from. Even if your mother-in-law calls and says, Madam, there's this and this, and you say, Niyabuzo mama, but I have to consult him. Niyabuzo mama, I have to consult him. That's what we do. That's what we do. We communicate, we talk, and the marriage, it's amazing. Give her the place, give her a position. I'm telling you, it's amazing. You will enjoy it. All right. Next important point. She should know your salary. Did you hear that? I just want to say this. She should know she should know your salary. So that when you don't have, she will know that I need. Because she knows. So don't hide anything. Right? Something happened a few years ago. This couple, they were about to get married. They were about to get what? Get married. Then this lady, it was on a Friday, on a Thursday, calls the pastor. Pastor, I'm getting married on Sunday. But I need something that is eating me. It's something that is what? Eating me. I cannot get married on Sunday. Something is eating me. Then the pastor said, what is it? He says, no, there's something I need to tell my fiancé to be. Then the pastor said, don't tell me, but tell your fiancé. So what do you want us to do? He says, no, can you call him? Then the pastor called him, no, can you come? There's something that your fiancé wants you to talk about before you get married on a Sunday. Then the guy said, no, it's fine, I'm coming. He drove, go to the pastor's place. And the pastor said, do you want me to be there? Then the lady said, yes, pastor, you have to be there so that you can hear this. Then the lady said, I need to tell you something. You have to make a decision today. It's either we don't get married on Sunday or we get married on Sunday, but I have to tell you this. Then the man said, go ahead and tell me. What is it? They said, my husband to be, I've got a child. Unfortunately, I never told you. So you need to decide. You need to what? Decide. Then the man stood up and said, I was also having a challenge to tell you something. I was struggling. And I was saying, I'm going to get married on Sunday. But I've got something that was eating me. Nami and I am done. And they hugged each other. You see, the importance of telling each other everything before you get married. Imagine if they had discovered that in marriage, it was going to be a problem. So never hide anything. Never what? Hide anything. I said I'm going to do practical, right? Before 9, here's the password. You need to correct that. In counseling, in family life, we don't do that. You need to follow now. This is amazing. I want us to understand when we do that, when you are faithful like that, God blesses you. God blesses you. I'm telling you, God blesses you. Security code, security service, everything. Shut! Alright. I'm telling you, you'll remember this, you'll be blessed. Take these tips that I'm talking about. You'll be the happiest couple on this earth. Pastor, they ask me. Shut. Are we asked? No, you need to fix that. I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. I always say this when I'm doing counseling and I'm talking to couples. If you are hiding something from him or her, let me tell you, you're blocking your blessings. You're blocking the blessings. In the morning we spoke about when Joseph was removed from the house of Potiphar. He moved away with God. That's the last time we hear of Potiphar and the wife. Because they moved Joseph out of the house. When Joseph was there, Potiphar's household was blessed. I'm telling you, that's the last time that we hear about Potiphar and the wife. it was closed because they moved away Joseph. So I'm saying, if we are hiding our passwords and they are not known, they're blocking your blessings.
Sorry, but not my password. There is a hiding. That's
wrong. But I'm telling you, please, I'm telling you, this you need to, because we're talking of practical lessons that will help us. Because remember, marriage, we are two people coming from different backgrounds, coming together to start a home. So you need to what? To adjust, because you love each other. You need to what? Adjust because you love each other. And I'm telling you, right? No matter how late you are at work, never go out of the house without kissing him. Hey. Never. Or him. Or him. Never. Or him. Yes. Never. Or him. Never. Never. Yes. We got married. It's been 15 years with my wife. I don't go out without kissing.
Since from day one.
From day one.
Even after an argument.
Even after, thank you. And yeah, even after. Yes, even after an argument.
She will bite you.
Yeah, no. So never. We are safe. We are safe together when we love each other, right? We are safe. We protect each other. Point number 3. Never shout at her or him in the presence of people. No matter how angry you are. No matter how angry you are. Never. Never. Please, I'm pleading with you. Never. Right? Never shout at her. You do that? Never shout at her. Even if you are angry. Like that today, we know parents is lost. I know you're not okay. But that will not affect your marriage.
I'm taking it too far now.
Never. It should not affect your marriage. Point number 4, you're stressed at work. Right? This is what I do. When I'm stressed at work, things are not okay. Easy, easy to balance. But the moment I get into my car and I move out of the country, that's the end. The stress may share. When I get to home, we play, we laugh, we run, we hug each other, we kiss each other, And I say, hey, today look, it was bad. Then I share with her because she's my friend. Then we pray about it. Then we what? Pray about it. It's very important what I'm talking about. Never. Even if you are angry, please never do that.
Even the eye. Amado. Shouting, the eye can Amado.
Yes.
It's not only the mouth.
Yes. Yeah, it's not. The older you get, the sweeter your marriage should be. The older you get, the sweeter your marriage should be. Nipping the foot. The older you get, the sweeter your marriage should be. Listen to this. This is amazing. For Isaac and Rebecca, right? They go to a foreign land. And Eli says, I know, this is my sister. But the king in the morning, he saw them playing. They said, no, brother and sister cannot do that. They cannot play that like that. You see, I usually demonstrate with my wife, unfortunately she's not there. They would play, touching each other. No. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Do you know, I read this quotation in Adventist home. When we are doing that, the angels of God love visiting such kind of a home. Because they're saying to each other, look at how our children are playing. Look at how our children are, conducting each other. It's amazing. It's amazing. So please, the older you get, the sweeter your marriage should be. My father's late, but we were married for almost 65 years. Not even one day I saw my mother and my father shouting at each other. Do you think they didn't have arguments? They did. But they made sure that they do not shout at each other in our presence. So I'm simply saying, please, right? And also, this is very important. Sometimes you knock off late, notify her. Not that there's an issue, no. But she needs to know where you are. If you're hanging out with your friends, inform. Please, it's very important. We do this every day when I'm knocking off. Sometimes when I'm working from home or when she's working from home, I tell him, I send a message. Sunshine, I'm on my way. That's what every day. Not that there are issues, no. But to know that we are concerned about a friend. Right? We are close. I told HHXN, I said, today my timekeeper are here. She's my timekeeper when I'm preaching. Yeah, she's my timekeeper. She gives me a sign, I know. Gives me a sign, I know how she does it. Then I know that. Today you saw what happened. I'm supposed to speak for 45 minutes. I ended up speaking for an hour. Because my timekeeper was not. And she asked me, she sent me a message saying, how long did you take today? I said, I'm sorry, I took an hour. I thought that was too long. Because of technology, yes, we talk, she's overseas. We talk and but that's not the issue. But the moment she says, Daddy, I'm now at Oliver Town. I'm now coming. I can't wait to say she's coming back on Wednesday. We love each other, we hug each other, and it's amazing. We can talk on the phone, video call, but that's not enough. But to see each other, we embrace each other, we laugh. It's amazing. When you do that, and when kids are seeing that, they excel at school. I'm telling you, they excel at school. I see my children when I'm kissing the mother, they'll be saying to each other, look, excited. So imagine they're going out of the house, happy, excited, and they pass at school because they're seeing love.
Can I ask?
Yes, you can ask. It's okay. It's fine.
Can we take our wives to soccer matches?
This is a question that is coming. Says, can we take to our wives soccer matches? Soccer games. This is a question that wives are
seconded.
Oh. Can we take our wives to soccer games? Can we take?
It's captured.
Can we take our wives?
Wives are captured.
Wives, what do you? Before I answer.
Definitely.
If we can take them for shopping, then we can go for
Hallelujah. Very true.
We don't
Very
mind.
true. You have to. You have to go with them. What I've done myself, because I saw that it's a bit complicated. What I did with my wife, I just said, I'm now married. We are now married. Now let's be friends. And so what I did, I cut all my friends. Because remember, I'm coming from the world. And all my friends, they drink, they smoke. And I'm not talking of just these friends who are Adventists. No. I'm talking of friends that, they drink. And I said, no, I can't keep on associating with them. You're now my friend. And I'm telling you, my friends, those guys, they respect me. They always say, I'm foolish with because my hairstyles, it was not like this.
I was curious, I wanted to ask on only DJ.
Hey, I was a DJ. I was a DJ. DJ D.Nice. I was DJ D.Nice. That's why I didn't mention my name. DJ D.Nice. That's what's my name. DJ D.Nice.
Didn't know.
So I didn't want to. That's why I don't want to talk about it. DJ D.Nice. I remember one time I just finished my show. It was around 3 or 4 a.m. I can't remember very well. Then we were about 4 friends. Then this other guy said, no man, there's still time. Now we used to go to, we leave our house maybe around 6 p.m. We'd come tomorrow morning around 8. That was my lifestyle. So on that day, I said, let's go to another club. Because we were like, big people, we just get into any club, we don't pay. Because we are known. They would even ask you, can you play for 30 minutes? You understand? That's how popular I was. So I said, no, guys, I'm exhausted. I don't want to go. I don't want to what? I don't want to go. I'm tired. Then I said, no, it's fine, let me just stay. Then this other boy who was with me said, no, let me stay with you. But the brother went with these other guys. After 10-15 minutes, we got a call. Extended the time. All of them died. Then I said to myself, God, I'm not God, because I don't know about God. And I said, what's happening? What's happening? One day he was fighting. You know what happens in the taverns. You know, sometimes in these clubs, we're talking of clubs, it was bad. People fought. And it was bad, because I was leading, because I'd follow us. It was really bad. And the police came. And these ladies, they started pointing. This one. When she got to me, she scared me. But I was one who was leading. And I said to myself, and everyone was taking I said to myself, what's happening? So one day, this friend of mine is late now. He was an Adventist. He was what? And said to me, this Sabbath, let's go to church. And I said to myself, me I might dress in something else. I don't have anything.
Sorry. Were your shows advertised in the newspaper?
Exactly.
I think I know.
I had a column in the newspaper. Yeah. The column was DJ Denies. East. God took me from, I don't want to lie to you. And for me, let me tell you, this is really sad. All these friends of mine that I was close to, they're all dead. All of them. This guy who took me to church, fortunately left church. But before he died, I said to him, I called him and said, he was staying in Soweto, and I said to him, please, remember the one who brought me to church. And you are saying you want to die in that stage. They said, okay, it's fine, let me go home because I'm not feeling well. He went home. One Sabbath, he went to church. Tomorrow morning, Sunday, he died. So I just hope that he made things right. I just so hope that he made things right with who? With God. I remember one lady came to our place and she saw me. She said, what happened to you? You're not going to church. What happened to you? What I'm simply saying, as long as we invite God in our lives, in our marriages, I'm telling you, we'll enjoy. I look back and say, God, for what you have done for me. I need to love my family because you kept me. I would have died many years ago. So that is why when I got the calling of being in the ministry, I said, here I am, use me. So I'm saying our marriages, right? God should be pleased. All right. So I have to go a bit deep on this one. I'm just praying. You see, when they say I make a silent, I'll be praying. Say, God, give me the strength to say this. All right. This is family life. Please. You said that's why I always start with you. You should not have any secret account. He needs to know. They say no secret account, she needs to know. I know ladies, they always want to save siding. There's nothing wrong with that, but he needs to know. Right? He needs to know. We should not hide anything from each other. He needs to what? As much as you are saving. I read a story, it happened about, I think, 2 years now. Yeah. This family they were staying in Florida, Florida. So this guy said, the time of COVID, things were really bad. Time of COVID, this guy started struggling to pay rent. And he said to the wife, I don't know what can we do. We're struggling to pay rent. What do we do? I think we need to move from here. Right? Then the lady said, no, let's try and talk to the landlord and see what we can do. And then the husband phoned the landlord and said, please, give me an opportunity. Things are not okay because of COVID. Right? Then the landlord said, okay, it's fine, I'll give you another month. For sure, after a month, the landlord called him and said, please, I need my rent. Then the husband said, things are really tight, I can't get jobs, It's better we move. Right? The landlord kept phoning and phoning. Then the husband said, it's better we move from this place. So they moved from that house. they got a smaller place, right? Got a smaller place. Still things were really bad. Then the guy said, no, I've decided, let's go back to Limpopo. Let's go back to Limpopo. They started fighting. And unfortunately, they had to separate. When they separated, this guy said, when I took my stuff, and when I was at home, I was going through my files. When I opened my files, he was heartbroken. That house, remember that house that he was renting and paying rent? He discovered that house actually belonged to the wife. This happened. So the landlord was Mungani. I'm telling you, I was heartbroken when I was reading this story. But imagine, the landlord was the friend to my wife, calling me. It was not all. And when we were struggling, we didn't have. My wife had 200,000 in the bank account. That's the issue when you are not transparent, when God is not involved. When God is involved, right? You don't hide anything. You might say, I'm clever. But let me tell you, whatever you do is written next to your name. Yes. It's written next to your name. So you need to be careful. Listen to this. It says, we need to have what we call active listening. Active what? Listening. I know you're in pain because parents is you. Listen. Listen when your wife